In the town of Girard, Pennsylvania, there is an unusual headstone located in the town cemetery. It reads, "In memory of Ellen Shannon, aged 26 years, who was fatally burned March 21st, 1870, by the explosion of a lamp filled with R.E. Danforth's non-explosive burning fluid." Now you may be thinking to yourself, one of those says killed by the explosion, and the other portion of it says non-explosive burning liquid. So which one is it? It turns out that technically it's both. It is both non-explosive and explosive depending on the situation in which you light it. You see, back in the 1860s and 1870s, there were many accidents involving lamps that had kerosene filled in them. Many of the kerosene lamps would explode and cause fires and burns and deaths and things like that. So many people were desperate for something that was slightly safer than kerosene to still have light available to do reading and cooking and all of the things that you need to do at night when it's dark out. So many companies came up with a new idea called essentially safe oil. It was an oil that could burn in your lamp that was non-explosive, that would be essentially sunlight. It would burn brighter than kerosene. It would be safer than kerosene. It would not explode. And in order to prove that it wouldn't explode, they would pour some of it in a little saucer and then light it. In that little saucer, it would follow their claims. It's non-explosive because it wouldn't explode in the saucer itself. It gives a wider, larger, and more brilliant light because it did. It burns without smoke or smell because it did. It burned incredibly efficiently. It does not carbonize or corrode the wick, which it didn't because it burned really efficiently. It's free from grease or oil. It essentially burned all of it, and it will burn in any lamp because it's so flammable. But the real selling point, besides the fact that it was allegedly non-explosive, was that it was incredibly cheap and you could get it less than half of the actual cost of kerosene. In 1870, the first annual report of the Board of Health of the Health Department of the City of New York published an entire section in their report dedicated to this particular oil, indicating all of these examples of it exploding. One of those examples was of Ellen Shannon, a waitress who was working at the Martin House Hotel there in Girard, Pennsylvania, who went to light a lamp that was filled with R.E. Danforth's non-explosive burning fluid. She lit it, turned around, and the lamp exploded, covering her with oil. When someone heard her screams and opened the door to the hallway, she was so engulfed in flames it looked like the entire hallway was on fire. Ellen Shannon died there in the hallway, and when she was examined, it was found that 2/3 of her body was horribly burned beyond recognition. So what exactly was R.E. Danforth's non-explosive burning fluid? It was naphtha, which has a flash point of 8 degrees Fahrenheit. What that means is that at 8 degrees Fahrenheit, it will give off enough vapors that you can stick an ignition source in it and it will momentarily catch on fire.